Hi, this is Rabbi Andy from Temple Emmanuel in Greensboro, North Carolina. We are just a day or two before Passover this year, 2025, the year 5785. Let's say, tomorrow night, we're recording this on Thursday. Tomorrow night is Shabbat. And then when Shabbat ends, we'll make our way right into Passover. And I'm sitting in the room where Temple Emmanuel is going to be having its evening second Seder. That will be on Sunday night. Passover, of course, begins on Saturday night. And I got to tell you, with all the different preparations that are going on right now, freedom is truly on my mind. And while I guess I could talk about things here at home in the United States, I want to talk for a moment just about Israel. And for those who might have family or friends in Israel, for those themselves who might be living in Israel, just know that our hearts continue to resonate, especially on behalf of the 59 Israelis who are still being held by Hamas terrorists and their accomplices. Many years we had to think about creative ways of talking about freedom, or maybe talking about freedoms for others. And now for the second year in a row, we're talking about freedom for our own people, some of whom are still alive, a couple dozen. But again, as we're hearing the reports that are coming from hostages that have come home, we know that they are living in the most abhorrent conditions. And just know that our hearts are with you. For many years now, even though it's not in the traditional literature, people have been placing an orange on their Seder plate. You probably know that there's many different origin stories for this, so do I, and I'm not going to recount that now. But I think that this year, in addition to whatever you consider to be a more traditional meaning for this, one of the things that I want to say is that if there's an orange on my Seder plate, and there definitely will be, I'm going to be thinking about something that happened in Israel just within the course of this past week or so. The Academy of Language in Israel, actually assigned a new name to a butterfly, the orange spotted butterfly. Now, what's the connection between the two? I will tell you this. It used to be called an orange Jerusalem butterfly. Okay, but they changed the name to the orange Ariel. Now, Ariel happens to be one of the nicknames. Jerusalem's been around for so long that it has many nicknames, kind of like New York is called the Big Apple. The city of Jerusalem has been called Ariel. And the color orange, and especially that name, may connect all of us to the story of the Bibas family. Yardain, who is back in Israel now, but of course, Yardain's wife Shiri and their two children, Kfir and Ariel, redheads, all of them, were killed by terrorists in Gaza. And so the name of that butterfly, the orange Ariel, just is really standing out for me right now. And there are many stories that connect butterflies to our story, including, if you want to, you could talk about the Theresienstadt ghetto. But I think this year, because I haven't done it over the years, I'm going to peel my orange. I'm going to peel it, and then I'm just going to place it on the table in the shape of a butterfly. Butterflies are free. There's that very famous poem from Theresienstadt, right? Where do butterflies live? Well, they don't live in the ghetto. But I'm going to make a butterfly shape out of the orange peel, and that's just in memory of a family that should be with us, but also in hope of freedom for the 59 hostages, in hope of freedom for all people who need freedom. May they experience freedom and fly free like a butterfly. So that's at least one of the things that's on my mind as we head into Passover this year. I hope that your Passover, time that we play with our food, or at least give our food symbolic meaning, I hope that it's liberating this year, and I hope that it's meaningful, and I hope that the time that you spend with family and friends and community is also redemptive, and that it helps us in our own way to bring a little bit more redemption, a little bit more goodness and peace, and a little bit more freedom to the world around us. Chag Sameach, everybody, from your friends here at Temple Emmanuel. We'll see you soon.